Welcome back. So now it's time to finally get around to some items I've picked up since the National. Not things I got before, not things I got during, but things I managed to pick up, particularly on eBay, mostly, since the National. Now some of these took a little bit of time to get here, which is why it's two, three, it's however long since the National. I'm finally getting this up. But we have some great PC pickups, some cards I'm going to be selling, and one particular item that I picked up for a friend of mine. But let's start with that one. So I happen to be kind of browsing eBay, and I happen to see this. And it is, can't really see the, there you go. It is a 1 of 1. It is Johnny Bench. And no, I paid nothing close to that. Paid actually about a quarter of that for this piece. And picked it up on behalf of Michael Shane. It was one of those things where the price is so good, I was going to pick it up. Clearly, it gets offered to him first for whatever I paid. And if he didn't want it, then I would sell it for more money. But thankfully, he was actually trying to get it for quite some time. But I guess it just took someone new to throw an offer out there, and the individual took it. So now I'm able to save Michael some money, send it over, and get it into his collection. So that was the first one, a Johnny Bench 1 of 1. Next up, I got a letter and some cards from Mr. Fisher Bike. Greatly appreciated. Kind of got a whole variety of things. 52 Dodgers. The new Greenberg out of 2022 Diamond Kings. And a very nice Koufax. Not sure which product this is, but a few great cards. And again, I appreciate small packages, big packages, even just you want to send me a note. It's greatly appreciated because it's nice to connect with people regardless of whether they send you anything or not. It's just great to connect with people. I appreciate notes. I appreciate comments on these videos, especially since I stink at responding. And yet many of you continue to post comments, and I do read them, and I do appreciate them. One of these days, I'll actually get better at responding. So, just a very kind, thoughtful package from Jason, Mr. Fisher Bike. Now let's see kind of where we want to go. Found this little kind of, I guess it was a little vending machine Greenberg in a Pirates hat, likely right around the time period, but it was inexpensive. Picked it up, added it to the Greenberg collection. This was something a little bit different. This is the first lot I'm going to show you. There's a lot of 1948 tops. Yes, 1948 tops. This is Boxing Champions. These are the self-developing things. They came in sheets, I believe, of 6. And this is a lot of boxers that I got. Some of them are better shaped than others. There's Gene Tunney, James Jeffries, Willie Pep, Tommy Burns, Manuel Ortiz, Max Baer, and Primo Carnera. So I thought it was a pretty good deal on the lot. Won at an auction on eBay, and I'll probably keep a couple and move the rest of them. So just something, again, a little bit different. For some reason I was missing this from the Rosen collection. This is 2004 Fleer Greats of the Game auto. It's a sticker auto, but inexpensive. Figured I'd pick it up and add it to the collection. And I found this for a very reasonable price. SP Legendary Cuts, 25 of 37. Another auction piece on eBay. And if you give me a minute, this is 2009 SP Legendary Cuts. So nice, another nice Harry Danning cut signature. And now we're going to shift things a little bit. Got this lot from Heritage Auctions. Now the one picture, if you're just scrolling through, people saw was this piece. 1936 Scouty, Hank Greenberg in a 3.5. Respectable grade. This is the ball out version. So nice little card. But if you read further, it actually came with other cards. Some commons from the 36. As well as some Hall of Famers. Rick Farrell, Frank Crissetti, Mickey Cochran, and Chuck Klein. And basically for what I paid for this lot is as if I get a good deal just on this. But I also got these thrown in. The whole lot, including juice to the auction house, shipping, everything, was under $400. So obviously I'm going to be selling this stack, keeping this in the collection. So that should mitigate a lot of the cost on this particular card, which is always a good way to go. And who knows, maybe I can get close to what I paid for the entire lot. But all of the raw 36s will be available shortly. Next up, another auction win on eBay, 22 of 25. Gehringer, Greenberg, Heilman. 2015 National Treasures. It's a nice little triple relic. And actually, now that I've did my introduction, I am a little off in my statements. So this I picked up, I think, the day or two before the National. This popped up, and I really couldn't pass it up. 1934 batter up, Hank Greenberg in a pink color. Yes, there's some back damage, but it's unpopped. Great looking presentation on the front. So even if it gets a 1, I'm still really happy with that. It just looks really good. So 34 batter up. These have largely dried up. So finding one for a good price, had to jump all over it, even though it put a little ding in my national budget. Next up, you think you may have seen this on this channel before, but alas, it's a bit different. This is the 1941 Wheaties Champions, Hank Greenberg. Obviously hand cut. This is in a PSA 5. Previously, I've shown you the 1940 Wheaties Champions. So now I'm happy that I have both versions. I have full panels of both, but now I also have slabbed copies of each, and there are not a lot of slabbed copies in general of these of any grade. So having that kind of duo, I'm really happy about, and got this for, I think, a pretty good price, especially when you consider the fact that it's a mid-grade plain days Hank Greenberg for under $200. So happy to pick that one up. And of course, what are one of my videos lately going to be like without a Hank Greenberg auto? So this is a Hank Greenberg and Mel Harder first day cover, 1983. And what I like with this one is obviously it has the Greenberg auto, and it has the Greenberg caricature over here, commemorating the 1937 All-Star Game. And you got a nice Jackie Robinson and Babe Ruth stamps on there. So another dated Greenberg Auto to add to the collection. And then to finish things off, an inexpensive reproduction photo and a period photo, 1940, some young lady taking a picture of Greenberg, or a video it looks like, of Greenberg in the dugout. So, happy to add a couple photos, which are getting ridiculous lately. Another auto, which are not going down, to say the least. Another couple of Greenberg slabs. One which is definitely new to the collection. This is a duplicate, but a very nice mid-grade one. Nice raw Greenberg. Another triple relic. And then you have Danning in the PC. You have Rosen in the PC. And I have a bunch of items. Bunch of vintage 36 Gaudis to sell. I have a bunch of 48 Topps boxing cards to sell. I have this one I have to send off to Michael, and a nice little oddball to add to the Greenberg collection, and some very generous additions to the collection, again from Mr. Fisher Bike. So that is what I got for you this time around, and until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.